Okay, and we're back with another. No, I'm just kidding. We're back though, guys. Highs. God damn. Don't start right there. I mean, I guess you can. We can start off with some banter. Do you have any jokes for us?
Yup. Excuse me. What did the DJ name his son?
I don't know.
Derek.
Oh no!
Got him. That's my go-to.
What?
I love that joke.
Wow.
You got a better one?
Huh?
You got a better? It's really Eric, but I just say Derek. No, yeah, you fucking with it.
I mean, like
Yeah,
it was okay.
1 out of 10.
It was creative.
1 out of 10.
No, it was creative. I've never heard that.
Come on now, that was a 10.
10
certified 10.
You get 10 for the creativity.
You got a better one?
I'm not really a jokester. I'm more of like I'm funny. So like I don't really have to say anything to make you laugh.
Who told you was funny?
I have literally a unanimous vote.
Say less. I want to meet this unanimous group. Gots to.
I don't know. You don't feel like I'm funny? I feel like I made you chuckle already.
Funny.
I think that's one of my secret weapons.
What, talking?
No, I think I make men giggle.
That's a good thing.
I know.
That's a good thing. If you can make a man laugh, that's big. That's especially big on me.
I know.
I love to be around somebody that can make me laugh.
What's happening? Hey guys, we're back. We're back with another episode.
This guy is hilarious.
Of Wisdom for Women. Hilarious. I am your host, Eris Simone.
I'm your co-host, D-Lee, a.k.a. Derek.
Yeah, he's going to keep running with that joke. We're back with part 2, guys.
How y'all doing?
Daddy Issues. What's that Beyonce song?
Was it?
Girl.
I don't want to say nothing about Beyonce.
You don't like Beyonce?
I can't say that on camera.
Okay, please don't say it.
I'm not going to say I don't like her. I just don't think she the best.
Who's better than her?
What?
We don't. We're not gonna talk about that right now.
Yeah, you trying to get me canceled? I just got to Houston. You trying to get me canceled?
Yeah,
already?
because you're wild.
Crazy.
You don't. Because this gonna be on the episode.
Crazy. No, don't. You can't put this on there. Don't put this on there.
Beyonce, I love you.
I love you too, girl. I love you too, Beyonce. Cap.
It's going down. H-Town. We already know. But no, yes, we're talking about daddy issues. I'm feeling a little vibey.
Yep, for sure. That's the tequila you got by your foot.
First of all,
but we ain't gonna talk about it.
We're not even drinking. This is not a
Cap.
This is not a platform that. So let's get into it. You work in the music industry.
I do.
And obviously, you see a lot.
Yeah.
Good, bad, in between.
For sure.
Since we're talking about daddy issues, I want to talk about as far as the women and behaviors they display. I wouldn't know because I never been backstage or really mess with a rapper. I mean,
you in Houston though. This a bigger city, so it's
I have no interest in doing nothing like that.
It ain't even got to be on a rap scene. The Houston culture is rap,
but I'm just talking about in it for real.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying. So I want to talk about what has some experiences that you've seen as far as behaviors that's clearly oh, you don't know your father.
Groupies.
Your father would be disappointed.
Groupies. I've never thought it was real. I never thought females can figure out your hotel or figure out what car you leaving in and pack it up before you get there. What? Yes, and everything. That's
real.
That's real. Everything's a transaction.
What you mean by that?
Everything is literally a transaction.
Everything. I will say though. Oh snap!
Play as fuck up.
I will say, to play devil's advocate, everything is transactional.
It is.
But say what you saying though.
It's instant transactions in this situation. Everything has a price on it. So it's that's really what turned my head, fuck my head up. You can see these beautiful females. You know what I'm saying? But everything's a transaction. If we can, me and you can be talking just like this. You feel me? Vibing, rocking out, really enjoy each other's company. But at the end of the day, you being here is time is money. You know what I mean? So that's how a lot of females look at it. The most finest women, all they want to do is get paid. So we gonna go do what I want to satisfy you to the best I can. If you with these rappers, you gotta have something. If you around these niggas, you gotta have a little bit of paper. So where it's at, they want it. You know what I'm saying? That really was one of the biggest things I took from this. Like, that's when I quit really getting into looks. Like, everything that glitter isn't gold. Like, man,
Not.
you can be the finest thing in this room, but everything's a transaction till you have no substance. You have no key values to yourself. It's nothing you truly want out of this but the money, and that's terrible. You
So
shouldn't
you
give
feel
your
like you
body
made
up.
a lot of sales.
Yeah. 100%.
That's unfortunate.
It sucks seeing it because these is beautiful females we
Yeah,
talking about.
I was just ready to
Beautiful
say,
blessings.
living in Houston, I will say, like, girls be fine.
I've never
Like, out of magazine fine.
Man,
Then
listen.
you got the Ethiopian janks out
I ain't
here.
even seen one of them joints.
Really?
What you call it? What is called? A joint? I ain't seen a joint yet. Swear to God.
No, but for real, like, you got like really pretty women like out here. Like,
It's so, you want to know how serious Houston is? I get stuck. And I ain't even saying I'm some player. I have
what you
no
mean
game.
you get stuck?
I get stuck like going in the club.
Oh,
it's
like
so
what to
real.
say.
Man, it's so real. Everywhere you look, it's just like, oh my God. Like going back to Michigan, coming from Houston, man. Houston
like,
fucking Michigan over. I don't even look at, like, when we be at, I don't even care to even look at anything around there.
Yeah.
Houston is really doing that. I never want to leave Houston.
how long you been out here?
I moved out here probably a month and a half ago.
Oh, so you a baby out here.
What?
I remember when they was telling me that.
And then it was so crazy is I don't even know how to be outside.
What do you mean you don't want to be outside?
I'm a homebody. I got a nice big ass crib out here. You know what I'm saying?
But you would prefer to be in the house.
Yeah, I love being in the house. That's what sucks for my line of work. I'm not a social person, but I gotta be. So I gotta force myself to be on the scene. Gotta force myself to be out. Like,
but that's good though, because it's like you're not, because of how you're already set up, you're not going to like distract yourself or get too consumed in that type of life.
I always want to go home. Always.
Now you got a social battery.
What? I always want to go home.
It's like after a while.
Yeah, it's up. What we here for? What we doing? Like, we can't do this back at the crib. Like, I don't invite too many people to nobody getting invited to the house for real. I don't care for that. Like, I don't know.
Oh my gosh, though. But that's unfortunate though. So I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like I've seen like some groupie stuff, and it's like, dang, girl, like, where your daddy at? But it's like, right. I feel like also too, we live in such a instant gratification type of society as to where like a lot of women, I mean, not to say, because like, when you pretty, you really do got to pick a litter, like, for real.
Yeah.
And on the flip side, as a man, you got money, you got power, you got influence, you have to pick a litter too. So I get it, like, it makes sense, but it's like, I think we living in times where people forgetting, like, everybody got feelings too, though. For
sure. Or you can't really show your feelings. And it's at a time like we want to live in. Like, you can make your own destiny. This one life we get to live. It's like, God damn, I'm getting judged by everybody, but who gives a fuck? Once you start thinking life like that, like, who really gives a fuck? Like,
nobody.
What anybody got to say to me gonna change the way I make my money or the way I provide for myself? You know what I'm saying? The way I love myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The longer you think about that, the worse you're gonna be.
Right.
Everybody got to say.
Right.
Everybody thinking. It's not it.
Ooh, child. I don't know, man. I just feel like, too, also, I do want, like, the women that's going to watch this, like, I really do want y'all to understand, like, men are not, we know, boys are from Jupiter, they get more stupider.
That's hilarious.
But what I'm saying, though, like, they not slow, bruh. Like, just because a man don't talk that much don't mean he not on game. And honestly, behaviors and actions and what y'all say and what y'all do, like, men peep. They peep all that. They paying attention. Like, they're sharp.
Men is spiritual beings too. Like, I ain't gonna lie, a conversation that get me more turned on than your body.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? And that's real. That's so real. I get more turned on by our intellectual conversation than what you look like on the outside. That outside shit we can fix, but how you is on the inside, you can't. Sometimes. You right. Right, I got a question for you. Do you think like, what I was gonna ask you?
Yeah. Let's get these questions going, y'all. Cause he told me, like, oh, I got some questions for you.
I do. So let's get into it. Welcome to I'm just playing. Okay, so my question to you, honestly, what's your real opinion, Miss Life Coach? You know what I'm saying? I'd love to hire you. Can a man lead you even when he's learning how to?
It depends on what stage he's in his learning.
Ooh, that's real, because Yeah, I think of it like this in such a way. I go a little in depth on it when I'm asking that. So what if you find a man with a vision? He's climbing up the mountain. He's on this side. You know what I'm saying? This side, the victory side. You coming down now. He's on this side. He's coming up. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of hard for a lot of men in that position to even find a woman, but they just don't like in that position when a man is coming up. That's what he needs the most.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because a woman is there for support.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But how can a woman follow a man if she don't know what the top completely looks like for him? She don't know if he's at where he is right now. Is this the top? Is this the best it's going to get?
Mm-hmm.
You just don't know that. But you got to believe in somebody. That's why I was asking. I want to ask that question. Can a woman follow a man? You know what I'm saying? If he's learning how to lead.
It depends on where he is in his learning, and it also depends on where she is in life. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the reality. I will elaborate. So, like, let's say I've had my business for X amount of years and I'm successful in my own right, and you know, like, I'm pretty much established for real. You feel what I'm saying? And on the flip side of that, I'm looking for a man that's going to inspire me because he's doing better than me, because iron sharpens iron in my head as a alpha woman or whatever.
Well, I want to touch on that too.
Yeah, because we could touch on that. And then, so, okay, for him, though, I'm also speaking from personal experience a little bit, because, like, typically, I think what some men don't really understand, when you come across a man that has all of these ideas and has all of this potential but lacks execution, when they come across, like, a woman that is successful already and things like that, sometimes she can sharpen him and, you know, pour into him and charge his battery up and stuff. But most of the time, men be intimidated by her success. Why? Because naturally y'all feel like, I'm the king, I'm the head of the household, I'm the man, Men typically don't really like dealing with women that's doing better than them. And that is the reality. And granted, I believe in, if you dealing with this person, or, you know, you got love for this person or whatever, like, you know, help them along as much as you can. Like, don't look down on nobody. Don't, you feel what I'm saying? Feel like, I can't fuck with him.
Y'all on the same team.
But it's like, I don't think that people be living in reality. You feel what I'm saying? Because I know what it's like for me to be even younger than I am now and to have all these ideas and, you know, to be a visionary, and I know exactly where I want to go and everything like that. And I'm dealing with men, or I'm, you know, even just conversing with men, and I'm expressing all of these things, and they're seeing how passionate I am. They're seeing how serious I am about my future and about my plans, and my potential success has intimidated them. Yeah. And that's real. So it's just like the idea of people want you to do good, but they don't want you to do better than them. Facts. And so I feel like that's kind of like, that's where the conversation gets sticky, because is he not going to be threatened by me trying to help him? Is that going to emasculate him? Because in a lot of situations, it does, whether they want to identify it or not.
See, I just heard you speak and say, like, you're an alpha female, right?
I mean, I just touched on that. I wouldn't even classify myself as...
For sure, so that's...
Here we go!
No, you're a wonderful female. You're a great woman.
Oh, like, my God, thank you.
I can for sure see it. What you got going on is amazing. So... alpha male probably might get intimidated because everybody has flaws, and this is alpha male's flaws. Like, alpha male want to be the dominator. He want to be the king, the ruler. You know what I'm saying? And,
but a beta not.
Yeah. So a beta and a masculine man are kind of the same thing in a way. Like, I wouldn't call myself an alpha male. I'll call myself a masculine man. I'm comfortable in my skin. I understand where I'm going. I know where I'm going. I also know, if you're better at me at some things, then you can take the lead and show me. I know how to follow. I don't have to be the leader in everything. I know the power of a woman. You know what I'm saying? So it hit a little different, you know what I'm saying, when you put it in those terms. Like a alpha male, I tried to be one of those, and I'm just not. I'm just not an alpha male.
What you mean?
Like alpha male, like when I was married, I tried to be the alpha male. Like I got all the answers. I could figure it out. I'm going to go figure it out. I never had a single soul ever in my life to go run back to. I didn't have a big brother that grew up with me. know what I'm saying, or a father for real, that I can run and go get help to. You know what I'm saying? So I always had to figure it out, and I got that shit wrong. You know what I'm saying? I got it wrong. I had to lean back on faith. You know what I'm saying? And follow God's sight and what He had in store for me, and the lessons He was showing me out of everything to learn this shit. That I'm a masculine man. Like, I'm a protector. I'm a provider. And I know I'm gonna figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also gonna come ask questions. I don't mind that. I don't mind coming to ask my woman, like, hey, how do you do this?
But I don't feel like that. I don't feel like that doesn't make you an alpha man. I feel like that makes you more well-rounded as a person. Because the reality is, whether we're alpha or beta and whatever our gender is, you don't have all the answers.
You don't.
Just like I don't have all the answers.
That's the difference between kind of being an alpha. The alpha has
because
to have
it's
the
like
answers.
you're not even about to
exactly
say you don't know.
Exactly.
That's insane. But I wanna talk about that real quick, because to me personally, and you know, definitions are subjective regardless of what people try to say about what words mean or whatever. But to me personally, it's just kind of like, that's pride.
That's what alphas
that has
carry.
nothing to do
that's
with
the difference between alphas and masculine men. It's like masculine men kind of move with less pride. Masculine men alpha males have to move with that pride. That's what kind of makes them their alpha. They walking around with their chest out. That's
I don't
pride.
like that.
Exactly. That's why I'm teaching my daughter to run with masculine men instead of alpha males. Learn the difference.
Being confident in your masculinity.
Being confident in your masculinity is great, and being confident in your femininity is also amazing too. You know, be a woman. I hate when I see women online posting guns and I hate seeing that. I hate it.
Not you hate it.
I swear to God, I hate it. I hate it. Like, man, you so misguided.
Yeah.
Like, I hate that shit. Like, I hate it so bad. Like, man, do something different. Show me you on this bitch cooking. Show me how good you can fold some clothes. Like, I know that's just not your job. Excuse me, and I'll take that all the way back. I don't mean to say it like that.
No, I feel you though. I understand though.
Show me how you can. I don't like what you bring to the table. You feel me? Like, man, you bring if a man asks you what you bring to the table, baby, you bring yourself. You know what I'm saying? You bring your feminine essence.
Yeah.
What you bringing that in? Like, man.
Because for real, and not to cut you off, niggas don't care about all that.
Man, a nigga can't even bring to the table everything. A nigga don't have it all. Like, even as a hustler, a scammer, anything you is, man, I look at me as like, I'm a masculine man with great hustle ambition. So it's like, baby, listen, sometimes I ain't got it. We ain't got it right now. You know what I'm saying?
And it takes
it's okay
a man to say that and to not be like, because my thing is like, I don't know about other women, but as a woman that's actually like self-sufficient, I can tell. Yeah. I can tell, and I will call your bluff, not to hurt your pride, but like to be like, bruh, like, you don't got it for real. And it's okay, but don't act like you do. And this is not to talk about nobody or anything, but I'll tell you a prime example. And it was recent. I went on a date with this guy. And one of the things he told me prior to the date was he wanted to take me shopping. So as a responsible person, it's not a person that's like, you know, Instagram girl, what's my budget? Do I look broke to you?
He literally said he wanted to take you shopping. That was one of his
He
lines.
said that.
That's serious.
That's serious.
That's crazy.
I want to take you shopping. Okay, what's my budget?
That's the best pickup line he got?
No. That's not how he bags me or nothing.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, like, we was talking and, you know, saying, like, niggas was trying to plan, like, the first date or whatever. So that's something he said.
First date shopping?
So, once again, though, I'm like, what's my budget? He like, do I look broke to you? And I'm like, no, but, like, I naturally like expensive things. So you should probably give me a budget.
For sure.
Because if I walk in here and say I want this and you're like, no, it's like you told me I didn't have a budget. Yeah. And that's exactly what happened. I got some stuff, but what I wanted, you weren't trying to get.
Really? Where was you at?
I was at Saks.
Here?
No.
Oh.
See, they don't even
That's
know
messy.
all that. They don't even know all that.
That's being messy.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
it is. So like that's what that was just like a prime example of like, don't do that, because we know, like, And if you're trying to say this, okay, cool. Let's see. And I wasn't even on some trying to test him or anything like that. I'm going based off what you said. You want to take my D? You want to take my shopping? Okay, cool.
I'm real. I get what you're saying because I'm real big on call your bluff. Even in business, I do this. Like, if you say you can do something, show me.
And also, too, I wouldn't even say it's a call your bluff thing because we talked about in part one how I don't have no tolerance for no man that is not standing on his word.
Right.
You said, do I look broke to you?
Right.
So that basically gave I don't have a budget. So whatever I want when I walk in this store, I can have.
Yeah.
Why would you say I don't have a budget if I have a budget?
Right.
Why would you do that? As a grown man. This is a man that's almost 30 years old. Okay, that's more tea too. Sorry.
That's deep.
But anyway.
You just as messy as me.
This is the Gemini Scorpio thing. This is why we don't be friends. Because we bring the worst part.
We could be the best friends.
We bring out the worst qualities in each other. Honestly.
Hell no.
You don't think so?
She's probably toxic, but she never talks about it on her show because it's women empowerment. It's all of that. I really feel like she got some toxic traits in her that she just fails to speak on. But it's okay. We can talk about that off camera.
First of all, I literally am a child of God. Let's start there. Yeah.
That's deep.
I am, for sure.
I believe it. I ain't gonna take that from you. I'm a child of God too myself. I walk by faith, not by sight.
Period.
But it's some things I want him to turn his back to. Swear to God. Swear to God.
Okay, for real. We gotta get back to the show because we're literally just in here talking. Okay, so yes. All right, cool. So now that you have a daughter, even though you're post-divorce and stuff, do you feel like because of that relationship, you now like view women differently?
No.
Like I'm saying, before you just, what I'm saying is, prior to you having your daughter, how did you view women? And after having her, is it different now?
Hell yeah. 'Cause who gonna do my baby like that? Who?
That's what I'm saying.
Man, listen. Who gonna do my baby like
Elaborate, man. Because you get into your bag.
I will be damned.
Period.
I'll be damned. Like, the version of the guys that I want my daughter to deal with, I'm not even him all the way yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was
that'd be one of my questions, though, to dudes.
Man, it was a long time. I didn't like the man I was in the mirror. I had to change that. I had to fix that.
Yeah.
I had to fix that because of her. Like, man, my child, I would never let my daughter date a nigga like me. You know what I'm saying?
Never.
I could never.
Jesus,
Her mother showed me that. Like,
it's like, what do y'all be doing?
It's just like, damn, it was an analogy that I had seen online one time. It was like, so a woman is kind of like the doorknob, you know what I'm saying? And a man is the key. You know? You don't want a doorknob that accepts and opens and locks to every key. You know what I'm saying? This door should only be
a master key.
Exactly. You don't want no master key doorknob.
Yeah.
That's pointless to security. To everything that you call your own. You feel that yourself, your who you are as a person, as a woman, that's your security. You don't want nobody, you don't want everybody to have access to that.
Absolutely not.
You know what I'm saying? That makes it pointless to even have a doorknob or a door on there. Yeah. On that room.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's one of the analogies I peep. That's how I kind of want my daughter to move. And I realized, like, men, like, that's why I don't really, I don't want, like, show me loyalty. You ain't got to show me too much love. Me personally. Because loyalty, love will get you killed. You know what I'm saying? I can kill you out of love.
I love you to death.
Yeah. But be loyal to me to know that. You know what I'm saying? I want to,
even if we at odds.
My Lord, that's why I always say I never play the mother of my child face. Like, I never, even till to this day, if you tell me you know the mother of my child, I won't deal with you. I won't conversate with you.
That's good.
I just refuse to play in your face like that. I refuse to have, like, I just
that's good though.
To do that.
That's so good.
People probably okay with that. I'm not okay with fucking nobody's friend. Like, I don't even follow her friends. I don't even want to see it. I don't even follow none of my man's girls or nothing like that. I'm that guy.
Yeah.
Like, it's so many women in this world. I ain't gotta go behind you, gang.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and one thing also I want to teach my daughter is, like, man, go for the guy that wants you. You know what I'm saying? Not the guy that you truly want. Like, and that's okay. It's okay to have dreams and passions. Because that guy that you truly want, what I'm saying? He got probably options to go everywhere.
Have I ever wanted a guy?
Have you?
I don't think I ever wanted a dude. Like, ooh, like, I mean, because it's one thing to like be attracted to a man or to even like lust after him.
Yeah.
But like to like want a dude, like I'm pressing him, like you gonna be mad. It's like, oh my God. No. No. I don't think so because I'm number one, like I'm big on alignment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm big on what's for me is gonna naturally gravitate towards me.
Yep.
I'm big on not forcing anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think so. I don't think I've ever like been like, oh my God, I want you.
I feel
Without
like
you, I'm
probably
gonna die.
since I started loving myself and learning what I want out of a woman, a situation, it got a little different for me. Like a lot of men, they lust over just looks.
Yeah.
Like, man.
Or the idea. Can I talk about that too? The idea of the woman.
Idea of what we could have been.
What we could be.
You know what I'm saying? That's big.
That is
huge.
so irritating.
But also that can be a good thing too though. In a way, just because like
I'm like,
I gotta have an idea of what we could be first in
Yeah.
order to see where we truly going. Like, man, can I see myself with this woman?
Yeah.
Like when I look at you, like, man, do we gel together? Do we mesh good? Because you can that's the hardest thing in life to do, man. Is to pick a partner to go through life with. That's one of the hard because right or wrong. Man,
Let's give us some insight. Can you give the people some insight for wisdom for women as
Man.
far as post marriage?
Post marriage, the best thing for me was to figure myself out. Was to try and relove myself. You know what I'm saying? Because towards the end, like the end of that marriage, that's probably the worst you can be feeling and the worst it can get. You don't see no light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I'm saying?
that your first real relationship?
Yes.
Okay,
Like,
so that was like your first breakup too.
For sure. Like when I seen the mother of my child, I knew she was gonna be my wife. Like
Wow.
I called her my wife before I knew her real name.
Oh my God, tell me about that because I'm like a hopeless romantic.
And it's so crazy. Me too. I'm like you would be so surprised. Like I'm a very affectionate guy. Like
Really?
that was the situation in our relationship that I wasn't.
You don't
that
give me that.
affection. What? I mean, man,
Okay,
set me in
not
your
too much.
Okay, my fault.
Like,
My fault. Back to this. This is a daddy thing. So like the mother of my child, man, I knew I was gonna marry that girl before I ever knew her name.
oh my God.
I seen her once, and
y'all like Eric's such a simp and is.
I swear to God, like I seen her one time, and I called her my wife. I told her friend, we had a mutual friend together. You know what I'm saying, I used to always come to her like, hey man, tell my wife I said what's up. She just wouldn't let me get to her because she knew the guy I was.
Yeah.
But when I met, this how I knew she was like the woman for me in that time, and I needed her to grow up to the man I am now. I don't regret her. I cherish this woman. I will forever cherish this woman. I will forever be that man in that woman's life until she finds one.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have to have no sexual or no real contact with each other, but I forever want to show you what a man's supposed to be. I want to forever get better.
Yeah.
So you feel me, see what this shit's supposed to be like. Until you get him in, I will be that guy for you.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But like when I met her, I knew I was gonna marry her. I knew it off rip. Like, this was the most beautiful female I ever seen. Like I didn't want her to figure out nothing about me. I didn't want you to see no flaws about me. I started changing everything. Cut everybody. I've never cut everybody off in just one day.
So
one day.
So do you feel like that's a clear indication, like for men, like if you're like willing to cut everything off right then and there, it's like
No,
or you feel like every man is different.
Every man is different. Like you gotta know, you truly gotta know what you want out of a woman because everybody is different. We're not all the same. You gotta know, is this person right here? Is this what I want? And like I take nothing back, and I you know what I'm saying, I apologize if this goes off wrong, but like I thought that was going to be the woman I was going to be with for the rest of my life, but it truly turned out like we wasn't okay for each other because we can get it right with everybody else around us, but not us. You know what I'm saying? Like if anybody is around you, the person you with, if they're slowing you down, stopping your momentum or stopping your dreams or aspirations that you want to do in life, in this one life we get to live, that's not the one for you.
For sure.
It's not the one for you. You need to find somebody that mix with y'all mix together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can tell me, love, you can tell me you want to go drive trains. I'm going to go buy you a locomotive. Go practice.
Oh, wow.
Let's figure this out. Like, no, for real.
What? No.
Let's figure this out. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be the best you can. It's nothing you cannot do. You can tell me you want to be a security guard, man. I'm gonna go get you a taser. Let's figure this out. Like, is that truly what you want to do?
Yeah.
I can't knock that. And it's the same with me. Like, if you around me, I want nothing but support. You know what I'm saying? That's all I need you for. That's all a man needs a woman truly for, is to remind him who the fuck he is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because at times, niggas do get lost. Men do get lost.
Yeah.
You know, we get lost in this real world that we live in. You know what I'm saying? It's
and
not
the world is really hard on y'all.
It is. It's not as hard as it gets. Like, it'd be a lot more deadbeat mothers if it was no child support around. Wow. But we ain't got to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? But that's real. That's real.
God.
That's real. That's real. Men have no help on our side. Like, as a man like me, I'm learning how to be a father and a man every single day by myself. I have no guidance. I have nobody to go call and ask. Like, hey, what do I do when her period come on? Like, how do I figure this out? What?
Are you ready for that?
Hell no. I'm petrified.
Pack her. What you do is, not gonna give him advice, guys.
I'm crying. She's still not gonna be around when it actually happens. I'm not gonna remember this.
Probably not. But no, what you do is, like, when she starts getting older, you pack her like an emergency kit. So like some clean panties.
But how do I teach her like how to go about it? I don't know nothing about that.
Oh my God, watch a video and reiterate it.
My baby, man.
You like, I don't want to do none of that.
Man, you got tears coming to my eyes
talking
about
God.
it. Like, man, this is terrible. I don't want my daughter to get a period. Oh my God, it's so close to coming.
Really?
My baby
How's
8.
your daughter?
I got an 8-year-old.
Oh yeah, it's coming. Yeah, it's coming. I want to say I started my period like this summer before 6th grade. Yeah, and all my baby weight fell off too in that one summer.
And then my daughter built so different. Like, her mother is drop dead gorgeous. Like, her
so
mother,
she gonna be crazy.
Oh my God, her mother built
you gonna
so
have to keep her
crazy.
in the crib.
And my daughter, like, I be looking at my baby and I get so mad. Like, man, what the fuck is
How
going on?
like, is it like the same like on your side too? Because that's a factor too. Like, I do want you to know that, like, that's gonna blend. Like, how the women are built in your family and how she's built too.
Yeah, like, no, for sure. Like,
she just gonna be crazy.
Oh my God! Like, even the mother of my child, her mother is beautiful, like, drop dead gorgeous. Like, I did get a good bloodline. Like, if you would have put it like that, like, I did, because like the mother of my child family is like the original Black Panthers.
Oh wow!
Like, yeah, her family is some of the ones that started it. Like,
wow,
the original.
That's amazing.
I don't want to say no names to put it all out there, but they're the original Black Panthers.
Like Fred.
Yep, Fred Hampton. That's exactly who it is.
Oh my God, that is so amazing.
Yeah, so it's like
I love being Black.
So my baby come from like, my baby got a good line in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's a drop dead.
That movie was crazy,
and I loved it.
That was a great movie,
yes.
But I was so like, oh, if he man,
your own niggas.
I wanted him to really like stop what he was doing though, like, cause you didn't even want to do it.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking on that, this is where the independence thing comes into play, because
let's
when
talk
you
about
have a dependent man and an independent woman, it's like two magnets retracting. You know what I'm saying? They'll never go together, but they damn near need to coincide to work with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, women get into these in these days are more dependent on, you feel me, just themselves, because they have no safety in a man. You know
and I will say, like, you know, unfortunately, in my experience, even with me being a daddy's girl, I told you off camera, like, some experiences that I've had with him. My newest thing is like, just like, protect Black women, because, you know, what Malcolm X said in the 1960s is still very much relevant. Unfortunately, a lot of women are depicted on social media and things like that are not the best role models and things of that nature. But when it comes to, I'll just say, like, women like me, like, you feel what I'm saying? I just really, it goes back to everybody really need to go to therapy, because, like, in most situations, I'm not gonna say all, because I'm not the woman that's gonna be like, oh, all niggas that shit. That's not my ministry. But what I am saying is, I have yet to come across a situation where I'm actually 100%, and you know, life isn't 100%. So let's just say 90%, that I'm actually safe with this man spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, whatever. And granted, I'm young. You know what I'm saying? So I'm 24. I'll be 25 in November. Man. Yeah. So I mean, it's
you got an old soul. You good? You'll be okay.
Thank you. But but so I mean, I give grace. I definitely extend grace. You feel what I'm saying? I definitely try to extend, you know, that godly love, as unconditional as it is. But it's just like, even talking to older women and having clients and stuff that are older than me and just, networking and things like that, it's like I understand the gender war to a certain degree. But what I do more so understand is the idea of like independent women being like such a threat to society. However, certain factors need to be talked about. Like if this woman don't feel safe with you, we talked about this on part 1. If this woman don't feel safe with you in every aspect, she's not going to be the most feminine version of herself.
She shouldn't be with you. It's
not even that she shouldn't be with you, because say you got the spiritual and the financial on the headlock, but emotionally she can't really come to you because you
spiritually and financially she can do that for herself.
But that's what I'm saying.
So that's where a man come in. This is where the partnership and the court that comes into it. Like, so spiritually and financially she can support her own self. She is really only what she needs you for is to reassure that you got her back. You know what I'm saying? Just how a man need that little bit of reinsurance.
Exactly.
Women need the same thing, a little bit more, because they're emotional beings. They're emotional creatures. You know what I'm saying? So they need a little bit more poured into them. Like, I had to learn that, like, that's why it's hard for me to even court women nowadays. That's why I don't try to right now. No, right
so
now.
You're not dating right now?
No.
Okay. No, just for anybody that's watching, he's not dating right now, guys. Hold him accountable.
That's one thing I'm trying to do. Hold myself accountable to everything. But no, that's one of the situations right now. Like, I just choose not to date. Like, it's not like I don't have women in my life. For sure it is. But I make it very clear what my intentions is. You know what I'm saying? And what I got going on right now. Like, women always been a downfall in my life. With me not growing up with a mother, I've always seeked for the nourishment or just from people. And I think we spoke on this before too. This is a problem in just our youth too. Like, growing up in, like, without 2-parent households, you're going to lack something. You know what I'm saying? And you will start to search for it in your adolescence.
People, right.
And you will find it you will try and find it in other people. So this is why you find people that, like, when you get to the science of why females sleep around a lot, man, they probably not sleeping around because they love sex. No, they sleeping around because they love affection and they craving affection. And these are some of the things that they missed out on. So they'll take affection from anyone, any place, anybody. You know, I was like that. I used to crave affection more than physical touch. I didn't fuck sex. Like, let's lay together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to be like that. As a kid, I used to be like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the biggest things too. Man, I still hold my daughter to this day. Like, me and my baby still cuddle. Her mother hates it. I still hold my baby in her arms. I will forever let my baby sit in my lap. You can forever get on my back. I will forever be able to there for you to touch me if you need to. Like, just physical touch is everything. I watch my daughter literally will rub on me, just my arms and things like that. Even as we're driving, I gotta sit with my arm in the back. So she can touch it, you know what I'm saying? It's just her security, sweet. And I'm the same way.
Yeah,
I'm the same way. I don't care if we beefed out. I gotta put a foot on you. I gotta put a toe on you. We can hate each other, but we about to touch
literally,
some way, somehow.
Literally.
And if it's not, I don't know what to tell you. Go to sleep. I'm gonna touch you.
Oh my God, that don't sound toxic to y'all, but I'm supposed to be toxic.
How is that toxic? How is it toxic?
You just said that you don't care if y'all are beefing.
Man, no, because we gonna talk about this. Like, we gonna talk about this as we touch it. That toe gonna come into a foot. That's gonna turn into a leg. It's gonna turn into everything. We gonna get.
How about let's talk about it before, like, I go to sleep, because, like, I don't want to go to sleep mad.
I'm a little petty, so I might wait right before you go to sleep. I might not say shit until literally you have
y'all heard this, right? Sleep.
Right. I'm petty, not toxic. I'm petty, not toxic. It's a difference.
Listen to the pause he tried to make after that.
It's a difference.
It is a difference. It is a difference. And it's a terrible combination when you're both.
You probably petty too.
I'm not. Oh God.
Okay, so what's the most toxic shit you ever did?
Nothing.
Man, the cap on this motherfucking.
I don't have no desire to operate like that. Even when my feelings.
Never did nothing toxic, even when your feelings was involved.
No.
I love it. I love it for you. No, you know what?
Because this is my thing. I'm tender, right? I'm very sensitive.
My baby, I'm tender too. I'm tender in my own light though.
But it's like, so because I am so sensitive and when my feelings are involved, if you hurt my feelings, my initial and probably like I'm sad. I'm crying. I'm venting to my friends. My first, second, third, fourth thought is not to hurt you back. Why am I hurting you back?
That's never me. I'm so tender, but I'm tender in private. So then the Gemini in me won't let you see. I can't show you. You got me fucked. I can't show you got me fucked up. I can't show it. But in actuality, I'm really broken inside. I'm really feeling terrible inside. But I gotta sit here so cool with you. This the pride.
I hate that.
This the pride in me. And my cool is a little different. Like I don't want to leave. Like I'm real cool with comfortable silence. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on comfortable silence. I always ask anybody I'm dealing with, like, hey, do you understand what like comfortable silence is, or what's your definition of comfortable? So
like we chilling and we quiet. We ain't got to talk every 5 seconds.
Yeah,
that's
nothing.
Cool.
I just want to
be around you.
I want to be right here with you right now. I ain't got nothing. It ain't you. It ain't me. It ain't no issue, baby. We don't need to talk. Be in your space, but I don't have nothing to say right now. I'm probably in deep thought. Like I probably got so much going on up top. You know what I'm saying? But this is exactly where I feel the most comfortable, the most safe. You know what I'm saying? This is where I feel respected at. You know what I'm saying? So this is where I want to be.
What's some other questions you have for me?
You ready for these?
I ain't doing nothing else. No.
It ain't too crazy.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in to part 2, guys.
Part 2. What do you think the real key in a healthy relationship is?
Comprehension and understanding. That's the same word, but understanding. And also, the key word to a healthy relationship, can I do too? Comprehension and accountability. Because here's the thing. Say you're arguing with somebody, or say you're just having a conversation and it's like, okay, well, you had me messed up when you did this, da-da-da-da-da. And that person is so gung-ho on, that wasn't my intentions. I wasn't trying to do you like that. But it's like, it don't matter what your intentions were. This is how I took it. This is how I internalized it. So take accountability in the fact that regardless of what you meant to do, you hurt me. Most people don't, especially women.
I was just about to say that.
Especially women, we don't like to be wrong. We don't like to be the person that's on the receiving end of, nah, because you had me fucked up. Yeah. Like, we hate that because it's like, oh, my God, what do you even do?
Accountability.
Like, what do you even do?
That's the biggest thing. Accountability for women is so big.
Yeah.
Like, that's.
But I'm quick, though.
You good with accountability?
I'm so quick. If I'm dating you or, like, we're in a relationship or whatever, I'm so quick to kiss ass.
I'm crying.
For sure. Because, first of all, I can't handle you being mad at me. I can't handle you not talking to me. Because, like, what you mean? Like, what's going on? It's like, what's going on? Like, why you mad? Why you not talking? And it's like, nothing, bro. You had me fucked up. It's like, oh my God, man, I'm so sorry.
That's hilarious. That was one of my situations. Like, it's just accountability. Like, I feel like I had to be over accountable for everything. Like, I was okay with being like, you got to be the villain in somebody's book. I'm okay with that. But that shit
now
sucks.
I am.
Yeah, now I am. But in hand, it sucks because it's like, man, why you can't never just, okay, all right, cool. I did what I did because I wanted to. Yeah. Point blank, period. You did what you did because you wanted to. I don't care how you want to play it. Yeah. Because it was always 2 ways you could have did something. You know what I'm saying? If you go out and cheat, you did that because you wanted to, love. Yeah. You didn't do that because of me. Yeah. Because you could have sat over here and not did nothing. And then that holds way more value, but you probably feel like you didn't do as much. You know what I'm saying? You feel like it's not even. I can't imagine
cheating on a man.
You never cheated on nobody?
No. Man. I'm for real, because it's just like, we could be single. Yeah. Now, like, no, but like, seriously, like, being like in a committed relationship, we're exclusive, you're my boyfriend, you're my girlfriend, like, cheating, oh my God. Yeah. First of all, like I told you in part 1, I'm big on respect. Mm-hmm. I'm not even about to even allow other dudes out here to even be able to say anything about you to me. Right. Like, to you, to my man, I'm untouchable. Mm-hmm. Like, and that it just need to give that. Like, especially it's in far as like public though. You feel what I'm saying? Now, you can be my friend and you can know stuff I've done when I'm single and you know what I'm saying, when I'm not obligated to nobody, but cheating on you as you're my boyfriend? Oh my God. That's sick.
I realistically don't see myself cheating on another woman that I'm committed to, like that it's us. Uh-huh. But my thing is like I fall out quick. Like that'd be my things because I know exactly what I'm looking for. Mm-hmm. And I'm not trying to. I know it's like not a criteria on what you want out of a woman, but it's just certain things that just grind my gears, and it just be little things, and I vocalize it. I'm very vocal in my situations, but it's like I'm so understanding because I'm such a flawed individual that I give people so much line of rope. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But it's like once that rope is up, it's up. It's up. I have nothing for you, my baby, but love.
Yeah.
And my problem is the displaced loyalty, because like me being a flawed and a masculine man, like if you help me out, I'm forever indebted to you.
Yeah.
Because for one, I done been like trauma wise. Like a woman that hurt me so bad, like she didn't know my deepest, darkest secrets and then throw them at me when I was at the lowest. So knowing that kind of sheltered me in a way. That's why words hit harder than punch. Like physical abuse can heal, and it also brings trauma. It does. I'm not neglecting or promoting domestic violence.
But as a person that has experienced mental and emotional abuse, that sticks with you.
Man,
that sticks with you,
man. Like calcium, like they hit so hard. They hit so hard.
Your ass said calcium.
I swear to God, they stick on your bones. Like words gonna shake your whole system up. Like I promise you.
Especially if it's something that it's like you've never experienced before.
Man, especially if you told this person out of nothing but love and like at the
and this was a safe space. Yeah,
I could tell you something. Like I'm telling you my deepest, darkest secrets. Like man, some people used to tell me that was close to me that knew like, man, that's why your parents didn't love you. Like that's why you ain't got no. That's why they ain't shit like that. That hit like, and I gotta take that. Like man, I'm good though. So. But in all actuality, it's the truth. Like, who do I have? Who do you have to fall back on? Who do I have to go to? Nobody. You know what I'm saying? That hurts. You know what I'm saying? But why did you say that to me?
Yeah.
Like, come on. No, I never took it that. I'm not that petty of a person because I know how that feels.
Yeah.
But now, so going back to this, saying, like, I really would never, like, step out on another woman in my life because I seen the power that I have. I seen what I can really break a female. And that's what I did with the mother of my child. Like the mother of my child
it
was
breaks
an amazing
you.
woman. Yes, like to break a good female.
It breaks you.
You had a good female, man, and you shifted the course of her whole life and how she move and how she think of men now. Man, that's a terrible
heavy.
feeling. What? That's really why
I wonder how Max feel.
This reason why, like, I take care of the mother of my child the way I do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I genuinely feel for her. Like, and then again, it goes like her words, kind of all my guys and other people just be saying like, man, fuck it, bro. You gotta leave shit alone. Like, you gotta just say fuck it, bro. Like, it's not that no more. But I just feel like, I know the woman she was when I first met her. And I
it's
know
not
in the
that
process of me growing into the man I am now, the better version of myself, she got the worst. You know, when she was probably she was at the rawest form of herself, and it was going on an up angle. I put her through trauma. I gave her life trauma that she's going to deal with for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
And all men now. You know what I'm saying? That's what bothers me in a way. That bothers me in a way. But physically, I mean, like sexually, I'm not there with her no more. But mentally, you know what I'm saying? She's an amazing woman, and I damn near feel bad for the kind of how life played out, but it's all decisions, you know what I'm saying? I was learning how to be the man I am now to this day.
Yeah.
And she's an amazing mother to my child, you dig what I'm saying? So that's what makes it all better in a lot of these things. And dealing with her really just showed me what I want out of a woman, and it's just not all looks, because she has all the looks, but we just don't gel. She's to some, and I promise you this was terrible too, because to somebody else, she's going to be their everything. She's that. Like, she really is that type of woman. She's that woman.
It be like that.
Man, what? And it sucks to even know that, like, I know the power she has.
Yeah.
I know who she's becoming.
Yeah.
I know the woman she is.
Yeah.
I know what she's about to be.
Yeah.
And it's like, God damn, like, I can't have no part of that. But in the same sense, it's like it wouldn't jail for me.
And I was ready to say the thing is too, like, just in the idea of, like, you know, you're with somebody and it don't work out, and later down the line, I know for me personally, like, you know, I still got a lot of love for my ex, and obviously vice versa.
I know he whooping his ass right now. He's so pissed off. He gotta be. It's up with him. It gotta be war. He done sat in some bushes before looking at you. He stalk your page.
I highly doubt it. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know, because he would never show me his hand like that.
Really?
I don't think so. He would have to be like, I don't know. But that's not even the point. The point I'm trying to make is, it's like, I'm not the same person I was when I was with you. And now that I've been separated from you for this long, I've grown more into the woman that I was supposed to be. And unfortunately, the woman that I am now, I wouldn't take you serious.
Right.
Versus when you had me, wrapped around your finger.
I was wanting to do everything.
Your word was law, God, all that, whatever. And, you know, separating, growing, actually getting closer to the Most High, whatever. It's like, child, please.
Man, this is what sucks about life. Men, like, okay, let's shift this over to men. I'm going to give y'all one piece of game, man. Man, cherish these women, dog. We need them. We need these women more than we need our guys. Like, I'd rather have women with me than 100 guys. I'd rather have one woman by my side that has gonna rock with me. I promise you, I might get scorned for this. I done had 2 women in my life. 2 women in my life that I absolutely dropped the ball with.
Jesus.
Give me
that third one, I need you to know when that third one come around.
I'm so ready for that third one. It's gonna make the 2 other ones piss. I swear to God, I'm so ready for the.
I'm letting you know right now that third one, that's gonna be it. So
2 women right here that I like that showed me. One was the mother of my child, and the other one is just non-disclosed. It's like
not NDA.
These 2 women right here showed me like my true powers. One of them held me to such a standard that I wasn't even ready for. Like,
I know what it's like.
Oh my God,
I know what it's like.
Just sitting here thinking about it. It fucked with me on the inside because this woman loved me to death, and I didn't see that with that because I never seen what real love look like, true love look like from just my parents. Not showing me what a good loving relationship look like to even just my adolescence. Not being in love. Like, man,
I do be feeling bad for y'all when y'all are like reflecting and just like really being.
It sucks to know because you just don't get it. Like, if you would have had these things,
you really don't get it till you don't got it no more.
Man, it's one female, man. I'm not gonna lie. It don't matter how successful I become. It's no matter what I do. Like, she knew I was going to be this person I am to this day. She knew this. I can never sit at her table. I can never even probably get around her again.
Really?
And I'm still cool with her family. I still take care
Would you
of
feel like never?
I never would even want to disturb her peace, though. That's how deep it is.
That's beautiful. That's like.
That's how deep it is. Like,
yeah.
I see life with her now, like how she got life going on now.
And it's like, don't even.
Man, and you don't know how bad sometimes I just be wanting to say hi.
But you like, you don't even want to bother her because it's like,
bother her.
Damn.
You feel me? Because
that's love though.
That's real. That's love. Like, this woman loved, man, she showed me so much.
Dang.
She made me feel like she's the reason why I feel like I am who I am to this day. You know what I'm saying?
Because Does she know that?
I ain't never got a chance to truly tell her.
Do you feel like you want to have that conversation one day?
I would love to, but it would never happen. It would never happen. And I even do. It wasn't even that bad. I was young. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody loves you that hard and that much, and has so much into you and see so much into you to the point where it was like our last conversation, man. Our last conversation, like, she just was telling me this, like, man, dude, like, what don't you get? I'm not with you because this is where I got this from. I'm not with you because who you are right now. I see so much we can accomplish. I see so much we can do. You feel me? But you just don't get it. And she's pouring out, crying to me. I'm just there like this. I'm cool. I got money. I'm up, man. I don't give a fuck what you like. You know what I'm saying? This the childish minded me. This is where
that's how niggas be though.
Yeah, that's because we have no financial literacy, or you know what I'm saying, this is what we was worshiping. Like, we had somebody on our side that watched us get to it and picked us up every time we failed, every time we tried. You know what I'm saying? Then we get that one glimpse of what it is and what it feel like to be on top, and you forget who came up with you. You know what I'm saying? And you forget who got you there. You know what I'm saying? And it always 9 times out of 10, it's a woman that did that for you.
Yeah.
It's a woman that did that for you. Man.
Or just less, because, you know, men like to say, like, no, I won't even, like, but no, like, I do want men to understand that women are way more than just operating in that feminine space too. Like, we way more than just having kids and cooking and cleaning and like, bro, like, men need women just like we need men. And I feel like the sooner the world understands that and we actually restore order, because it's really more so about restoring order. Like, we, you know, the old people say, like, we living in our last days. But for real, because it's just like, we are. Nobody want to listen to nobody. Men feel like they don't need women. Women been feeling like we don't need men. And it's just like it's no order. Everybody worshiping all these other gods and stuff and all this other stuff. And you know, I'm newly saved, so I ain't gonna go too far and this and that. But what I'm saying is it's too much going on.
Yeah, men are becoming more feminine, women are coming
more masculine. And it's both a defense mechanism.
That's all it is.
And it's both a defense. Like, let's talk about that really quick. Like, obviously, we know why women are becoming more independent. Men are becoming, unfortunately enough, harder to rely on. You feel what I'm saying? Why? Because men is, oh, well, I'm the man, so why can't you do this and why can't you do that?
Coming from them. I can speak on the men because I didn't been that. I didn't been that unreliable guy before because I didn't know how to say no. Like I was that man like to the. Because I used to look at life like this, like, man, this is one of my child asking me for things, you know what I'm saying? And I'm coming through 8.5 out of 10 times, but as a human error, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just ain't got it. But who the fuck am I to tell me, the hustling person I am, to go and tell the mother of my child and my daughter I ain't got it?
Yeah.
Let me go figure this out first. What you need?
Yeah.
I'm that guy. Like, let me try first. I'm not about to just sit here. If I ain't got it right now, let me get my ass up. Let me go try.
And can I just say, like, don't get me wrong, I'm really not the gotta be on a rich nigga type of vibe, but you're not ready to be broke either, because I'm not broke. Yeah. So it's just like, can we change the narrative from like, why y'all all just want a rich nigga to why are y'all so lazy now? Man, what? Let's talk about that. What? We want so much, but it's like let's talk about back in the day. Y'all granddaddies and great grandpas was not complaining about paying bills. Matter of fact, if you really want to keep it a whole 1,000, your great grandpa and them, they had multiple families in the same neighborhood because niggas was getting to it.
Pop your shit, sis.
I'm just saying, like, niggas was not lazy back in the day. And I feel like we living in times where it's not even that we're so masculine. It's not even that we're so separated from our femininity. Let me tell you something. I had a conversation the other day with our great friend, Daquan. And I don't care how bossed up this girl is. I don't care if she pulls up on you with a Wraith, paid off. Every woman wants to be with a man that she's good with. That she don't gotta have a 6-figure business and a business plan for 10 years and gotta meet with. Every woman want that. Every woman want to feel safe in every aspect with a man. However, we living in times where we want to work harder than the majority. We want to, and it's not even about degrees. It's not about certificate. It's not about none of that. It's about the fact that most of us really do like nice stuff. Yeah. Like, for real. Things in life. In real life. And the majority of niggas is cool with just smoking on the step with his partners and playing the game in the house. Oh, yeah. Bro, what are we doing?
So those aren't men, though.
Those aren't men.
Those aren't men. You know, like, men are goal-driven. That's one thing about the military instilled into me. That's why it was so hard for me to transition a little bit, because, like, in the military, you wake up every day, you got something to accomplish. You got some soldiers to take care of. You got a mission to do. That's cool. That's good. That instilled some good things into me. So now, as a man, you know what I'm saying, that's the masculine man I am. It's like, I gotta have something to go chase after. I never want to be okay with things
because that's naturally in y'all nature. But what happens is, in this generation, is they take that momentum and they put it into women and bullshit. It's like, that's not what that's in you for. That's not what that's in you for. Yeah. That's for you to chase your purpose. That's for you to chase your goals. That's for you to build for your family. But once again, it comes from miseducation. It comes from what you see in your environment. Exactly. It comes from the examples and the role models or the lack thereof. It comes from a lot of situations. But more importantly, you feel what I'm saying? Because we're going to close out because I don't even know how long we've been talking. I haven't even had my stopwatch going. But what I am saying is, like, in regards to just the whole idea of having a father, being a father, knowing the difference, is just like, I feel like the centerpiece of everything that we're saying is have values and morals and principles that you standing on and that you're not going to be swayed just because this is lit right now and this is popular right now and this is what's going with the time and this is not what's going on with the time. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's so much that it your life depends on it. I don't really know how to say it in another way. Like, your life literally depends on it. And it's just like, at the end of the day, if you want to be respected as a woman with substance, whether you have a father or not, I'm not saying that to, negate any of that. Because some of us, unfortunately, our fathers got sick, our fathers passed, whatever the case may be. But it's just like, it
don't make or break you.
It don't make or break you. But also just carry yourself with some integrity.
That's it.
Carry yourself with some substance. When a man come up to you, even if you a 10, cross the board, body, face, wardrobe, car, make sure that he not just looking at that.
Yeah.
When he talks to you, when you open up your mouth, please don't let it be a disappointment to him.
Oh my God, you just rock the world. Man, it's so many females in this world that's a 10 on the outside, but they open their mouth and they become an instant 0, an instant 4. That's terrible.
And I get it. And and I hate to sound like a pick-me, but like at the same time, like, I get it. As far as like why dudes nowadays don't really want to commit to one and why they feel like the girls is trash and this and the third, because the majority... What are y'all talking about?
What are you saying to me? Like,
what can you
really
even
doing?
add of value to this man's life? And that's not even saying y'all have to be in the same tax bracket. That's not saying that y'all have to be in the same industry. Just because your man is up don't mean you have to be. However, it's not even about what you bring to the table. What do you bring to this person's existence?
What do you bring? How can you stimulate my life, man? Fuck stimulating me sexually. How can you stimulate my
mentally,
life?
Spiritually? Do you challenge me?
How can you make sure we maintain this? How can you, on my bad days, because I'm human, how can you pick me up?
Yeah.
Man, this is the last thing I'm going to say before we leave. It was a saying that I just peeped. It said, don't treat me like the mistake I make. Treat me like the person you know I am.
That's a bar.
If I do something wrong, have patience with me. If I do something wrong, have patience with me. Don't treat me like the mistake I made.
Yeah.
That's so big.
That's a bar. That's a bar. And I feel like that's mature. That's mature, though. That's maturity. And I feel like it's so funny because we the new adults, right? Yeah. And it's so funny. I'm looking around like, okay, so who's cooking on the grill?
Man.
Oh, us.
That's crazy.
It's
how
us.
do we work the grill?
Oh, no, you out.
No, I know how to cook. I'm just saying. But that's how it is as an adult. Like, how do we work this motherfucker?
Oh, my God. It's like, is it like, are we putting coal on it? Is it electricity? Like, what's going on? But no, what was I going with that? I lost it. Niggas started talking about the grill. I started thinking about food and
yeah, I'm hungry, my damn.
Kind of just snowballed. But yeah, have substance. If you have your father, if he's alive and well, try to repair that relationship. To all my daddy's girls, don't settle. But also, these niggas not gonna be your dad.
Don't look for him to be your dad.
Like, honestly. And I know that's a hard pill to swallow. I know y'all hate hearing no. I know y'all dad always made it happen. I know he was always there. I know. I get it. I get it. However, think about this. Your dad had X amount of years to become a man before you were in the picture.
Exactly.
These niggas is literally learning day by day. I'm just saying, like, we have to extend grace.
That was dope. That's for you for 100% right. That's real. I like that. I'm going to take that with me.
I'm saying, before I think
I be feeling bad about, like, just me not having it all
Yeah, no.
Right now
your daughter literally doesn't even know that right now.
I promise you, she don't even look at me like that. To her, I'm him. It's nothing you could tell her about me that's wrong. You can't say nothing bad about me.
And she's honestly, like, that's just looking at love. My relationship with my father, I didn't really even start noticing his flaws until I was like 18 years old.
Exactly.
Literally. Like, exactly. And that was because him and my mom was going through it. So just imagine if their relationship was good. I probably wouldn't even have known until now.
Right.
For real. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm not experiencing you on a romantic level. Right. I'm experiencing you as my father. So, I mean, as long as we good, like, we good. You feel what I'm saying? But no, like, yeah. So just, like, continue, like, give men grace, like, for real. Because, and when I say men, I'm not talking about boys. Like, but, like, give the men that are trying grace. You feel what I'm saying? And no man is going to be able to place your father. To my girl dads, We love you guys.
Love you, baby.
We love you guys. Y'all make the world go round.
Fact.
And y'all create great women. Like, honestly, like, y'all create great women. Like, when you're there and you're active and you, like, know, like, you not, that creates a great woman. Yeah. Like, that creates a confident woman. That creates a woman that's confident in her own thought process. That creates a woman that's not going to settle for just any type of dude. Yeah.
That makes you a high value woman, man. Niggas are like, us men, we know them women that's like, man, she ain't going. That's what I want. Like, I want that she ain't going. I want that challenge. Mm-hmm. I mean, be on the lookout for a challenge. Look for a man that challenging you, that can challenge you, and you can challenge him in return. It's mutual. You know what I'm saying? You never want nothing that's too easy, that's just handed to you. For sure. I'm saying it's never going to last that long.
For sure. So that's the wisdom that we leaving y'all. Thank y'all again for tuning in. Please continue to watch, subscribe, like, share. Follow the Blue Heart Project at B.L.U Heart Project on Instagram. Y'all can follow me at Coach Eris. That's HEIRE 3 S's on Instagram, TikTok. Yeah.
Catch me at D-Lee That Guy. DLEE That Guy.
For real. No, I'm just playing, but for real, thank y'all so much. Tune in for another episode. We will see y'all next Sunday.